Hi there, David here, and today I want to show you how you can create some mechanical sound effects really easily using sounds that you can record around your own house. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. So with that said, let's get right into our project so I can show you how you can do that. All right, so here we are inside of Reaper, and before we actually get started specifically on the sound design portion, I just want to show you some of the sound effects that I've created and recorded for this session, for this video here. So this is actually, all these sounds that I recorded are part of what I'm going to be releasing in the next coming week or so is my steampunk sound effect pack. But in here, I just have a whole bunch of sounds that I recorded around my house, and I just want to play these for you so you can have an idea of what I'm going to be using for our sound effects today. So here's one of them. All right, so all of these sounds are just different toys and different mechanical sounds that I found around my house, and I was just basically playing them in a very mechanical way, so in a very rhythmic way, and just repeating them over and over again, and that's it. And then I created these long files. So these are all just really raw recorded files. So here I have me hitting a metal on a clothes hanger with a wine cork opener. Sounds like this. Right, so it doesn't really matter too much like the sounds. It's just as long as it's mechanical or metallic. Here I have like a salad spinner that I stuck a little a measuring spoon, a metallic measuring spoon inside, and then I was spinning it, so it sounds like this. Right, so I have a whole bunch of these sounds. I have like a bike pump. I had a car toy structure thing that I was playing with, a hand blender that I was rolling on the counter. Right, so these are all the sounds I'm going to be using for this video. So now what I'm going to do is show you exactly how you can easily create them. So once you have all these recorded sounds, like I said, mine are raw. I haven't edited them or anything. You can just open up something like S-Layer here. I'm going to be using S-Layer for this video, and I'm going to drag and drop all of these sound files, all of these mechanical sounds that I've recorded, and I'm just going to drop them right into S-Layer here. All right, so here we go. We can see at the bottom that I have all my sounds taking up the 127 spaces here. And it's also important to note that all my sound effects were recorded at 192K with the EM258 microphones from Mic Boosters. These are ultrasonic microphones, so that just means that I'm able to capture really high frequencies so that when I do pitch it down, which we're going to do here, they're just going to sound better. They're going to retain a lot of their higher frequencies, so they're just going to sound better even when you're pitching them down. All right, so with that done, there's a few things we're going to be wanting to fix up here. So one is going to be the phase. I like to randomize this. Speed, I like to randomize this, so it's not necessary. And the biggest thing here is going to be our loop. So we want to loop all of these files so that they are going to be, they're going to be playing. Once they get to the end, they're just going to restart and replaying. So you're going to get this kind of mechanical feel to the sound. So with that done, let's just press randomize here and see what kind of sounds we can get. All right, so it sounds a little bit quiet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, let's use a gain plugin just for this right now. I'm just going to bring it up like this. Let's see what we can get now. And what's great about using S-Layer, of course, is that you can play across your keyboard to get different variations and different, like if you want a lower sound, play lower on your keyboard. If you want something higher, faster, play higher. All right, so that sounds okay. Let's see what else we can get. All right, and just like that, you can get some really cool kind of steampunkish or very mechanical sounds that are that just sound very organic because they're all from source recordings that you've recorded around your house. Now, once you have that done, there's a few things that I like to add just to make your sounds kind of punch out a little bit more. And one of them is going to be uber loud here. So I'm just going to add that in here, see what we can get. Another one you could add is maybe some sort of saturation or distortion. I mean, really light distortion. So maybe something like a little radiator here. So without it, sounds like this. It's just a bit fuller. It's also a bit louder, so it's hard to tell what's actually doing, but it's helping a little bit, I think. Right, so with that, I could like print that out, and that could be a nice sound. I could go and find another one. Now, another thing that I also like to do for these kinds of sounds is to add in some sub harmonics, especially sub synth here. And this I like to do just to make it the size feel bigger. So when I add this, it's suddenly gonna like make it sound a lot bigger because we're just adding a lot of bass here. Right, so it feels a lot bigger. So if I take like these off here, actually I can keep little radiator on. So if I take subsynth and uber loud off, it sounds like this. Right, kind of, I mean, it's fine. It's okay, it's kind of bland though, but with this on, right, you can get some really cool sounds. Right, and that's it. This is the process. Now, I was just kind of going through all my samples here. I didn't randomize. I mean, I only pressed randomize once, but I could keep on randomizing and finding a lot of sounds this way. And that's kind of what I did over here. Just to give you another example here of a sound that I created using the same technique. Again, these were similar sound files that I used. Again, with little radiator, subsynth, and uber loud here, I can turn it into something like this. Right, so it's just a really quick and easy way to turn your recordings into some sort of like factory sounds or mechanical sounds that you can then export, put them all into a folder, and then if you wanted to, you could chop it up and use it in your sound design in some other way. All right, so I hope you found this video useful and valuable and that you could actually use it in your sound design. Just a reminder to grab the Sound Designer's Starter Pack. Link will be in the description for those free sound effects. And I think that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, of course, leave them down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.